Ian?
Dave, I promise I am done talking about the 1997 film Gattaca.
No.
No, I'm not done talking. Ever. I'll never be done.
What? First of all, I'm Dave.
I'm Ian.
This is a Team Clearcoat podcast. We are an automotive podcast, but right before we went live, Ian and I went all the way up the butthole of the film Gattaca.
We've talked about it for like 20 minutes for no reason.
Yeah. What? I love the movie. You probably love the movie too. Yeah. But anyway, check the Team Clearcoat Twitter account for a hot retweet.
Yeah.
Of one of Ian's greatest hits.
My best ever tweet, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Woo! Car show. What weird little cars did they have in Gattaca? They had like these weird little electric cars, right?
I don't remember. I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. I think we'll commit
Yeah.
to watching the movie and then we'll report back.
Yeah. Welcome to Gattaca Cast.
Gattaca Cast.
Uh-huh.
But it won't be next week's show probably because of reasons. But
we only record half the show because we treat it like you don't have to go the rest of the way back.
What?
The swimming metaphor?
Oh, right. Sorry, it took me a minute. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, no, there's good reason you didn't get that metaphor, Ian. Ian, we are an automotive podcast. What do we do on this show?
We talk about cars and occasionally the film Gattaca. We play FMK cars.
We do.
We generally fuck around.
Yep. I have a tea. You have a coffee?
I have a coffee.
Yeah. Is that any good? You like that okay?
No, it's great.
Okay.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Right,
It's
nice.
hitting the spot. Yeah, it's been a long week.
Yeah.
Lemon, it's Tuesday. Anyway, so
What do you want to talk about today, Ian?
what is this?
This is my side pose.
Oh, I like
right?
it. I like it.
This is what's called cheating to the camera.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this how you do it?
No. Yeah. Exactly.
Right. So, a couple of weeks ago,
Uh-huh.
a couple of shows ago, you may remember that I opened the show by talking about a text that I received from my sister.
Yes. Yeah.
And it was, there's no getting around this, about feet.
Oh, no, Ian, I don't want to talk about feet.
And it was a little weird.
Yeah.
It got weird.
Well,
Amy, I think Amy's text had merit. Her complaint had merit that there are too many feet on Instagram.
true.
It got a little weird that she fixated on it so much to the point where I started just responding by sending her clips from Dr. Strangelove of the general complaining or talking about bodily fluids.
Okay.
But our good friend of the show,
Uh-huh.
Matt of 24 Hours of Lemons fame that we did.
Yeah.
We did the 24 Hours
Yeah.
of Lemons race with him and King Ranch.
And also, what are the electrical conductive properties of pink paint?
Yeah,
Matt?
exactly.
Yeah. Say, Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say Brian. Yeah, so that's Matt. He went the extra mile on this joke.
No.
Go ahead and pull up the tab.
No.
Pull up the link that I just sent you.
I don't want to.
This is also Murley Martin apparently has written about this subreddit. So you'll notice there's no comments or anything here, but it is a great little podcast. Is
Okay.
the comment
By
placed-
M. Murphy.
that is a link to our show on
Okay.
iTunes.
Okay.
Go ahead and click pedal pumping.
Oh no. Oh no.
It is videos of women in
Oh.
high heels driving,
No. Oh.
and it is a thing.
Yeah, of course it is.
And so
Browser
now
tab
we are
closed.
we are part of it now.
Oh God.
We're in it.
The one thing that I did not want our Venn diagram to intersect with is foot fetishes.
And
Ian?
and Matt when he sent it to me,
Oh.
just his only comment was just trying to enhance your Venn diagram.
Matt, you son of a bitch. I love you. So handsome.
And like I just said thanks because I didn't even
Right.
figure. I didn't even see what it was. I just thought he posted us on something in Reddit.
Right.
And I was like in the middle of work stuff, and then I went back to it like a couple hours later,
Right.
and I was just like lost.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ian.
yeah. It's the fucking great.
Oh my
greatest.
God, no.
I love
Yeah. What? Why? the show has brought a lot of interesting things together, right?
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite things about the show is that, like, on Instagram, my buddy Joe will post a picture, and I'll see that one of our listeners, our buddy Israel, liked his photo.
Yeah.
Right? And like, so like these connections and these webs that we make are awesome to see.
Yeah.
Except for this one, you son of a bitch. God damn it.
Like so many shoelaces tying us together.
Ian. There was one Instagram picture that you posted that did give me like legit anxiety.
That I posted?
Yeah, it was a picture of your car, and the bumpers of your car were exactly touching the frame of the
I did
photo.
that on purpose.
That made, like, I was like, I have to have space outside of the car before the frame of the picture hits. Yeah. You're talking to a man who plucked his own chest hair to get the gray.
This is how we got to Gattaca.
Yeah, this is how we got to Gattaca.
By the way.
So I turned 40 this year. I've had gray chest hair for a while, but for some reason, Mother Nature decides to be a dick about it and put like 17 hairs on the right side and 3 on the left. Raise your hand if you also have uneven gray chest hair. Right. See?
But okay, so here's the crazy thing is that you plucked 14 chest hairs and then didn't just pluck the rest of them.
No, the problem isn't the gray. I love my gray hair that it's coming in. I think it looks great. I love it. I had a problem with it being uneven, Ian. That was the issue.
Surprised. I'm honestly surprised you didn't just like glue 8 of them back over on the other side.
The ginger taketh and giveth. The ginger taketh and giveth. Now there's going to be some like weird fucked up chest hair fetish that we're just going to get posted in like some like bear forum. Oh, what? Anyway, how you found the show? Foot fetishists, bears, taffy
Fantastic.
addicts, drunken
I've been told that I am
whiskey
an
enthusiasts.
otter.
Welcome to the show. You're an otter? Okay, what's an otter?
It's a small bear.
Okay.
Small, like thinner bear.
Are you good in the water?
I am not.
I'm not a great swimmer either.
Not great. Don't care for it, honestly. I derive no joy from it. I can do it.
You know what? I think this might be one thing we have in common. Like I like super clear, nice ocean water. That's really nice to be in. That's really transcendent.
Yeah.
But pools, lakes, rivers,
It just does nothing for me.
fuck that. Especially pools, they're disgusting.
Yeah, plus I can't have my phone in there. Anyway, car show.
Ian,
Car show.
Enough about gray chest hair. Yeah. So
I would like to do a My Eyes.
Okay, yeah. I have a quick one too, but yeah, go on.
I want to do this one because there's something I wanted to get to.
Okay.
Because it's an element of car adjacent culture.
Okay.
That we've never addressed on the show before, and
really?
I think it'd be fun.
Okay.
So I was walking around my neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I saw a Mercedes. I think it was a GLA, and it had on the side of it a thing that said Arbonne. And I'm a sucker for it was ARBONNE.
Okay.
And I'm a sucker for whenever I see like a trim or a badge that I don't recognize, I have to know about what it is.
Yeah, like is it a Brabus, Denon, like a tuner, New Speed,
right? Or is it some sort of like weird dealer only package, or like one dealer in West Texas does it,
or like the Nautica Mercury Villager minivan. Remember they did a Nautica version,
or my favorite one.
Yeah.
The Warner Brothers Looney Tunes minivan, the Chevy
Silhouette?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, whatever it was.
Welcome to Van
I'm gonna remember it as soon as we're done.
Yeah,
as soon as we're done with
exactly.
this. But anyway, so it turns out that is actually, it's not a trim level on the Mercedes. It is a Arbonne is a multi-level marketing company, and that is. It's not a perk, so that it's not like the old Mary Kay cars now.
Right.
This is a rabbit hole, obviously, that I went down.
Yeah.
So now what they do is they have you sign up to be Arbonne or whatever else
Yeah.
bullshit.
Is it
pyramid
like
scheme.
supplements or what is it?
The Arbonne, I think, is skincare.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Skincare.
Don't go to the
nutrition,
website. You're gonna
makeup.
get sucked in.
It's a
Ian.
whole bunch of bullshit.
I'm not
anyway.
gonna buy it from you, buddy.
But it's a lot of bullshit, and
Yeah.
you could use it. I have the best bullshit, and then I have people selling my bullshit because
Right.
I told them a bunch of bullshit.
Exactly. And
Right?
you get a cut of their bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's just bullshit all the way up.
How good was the John Oliver last week tonight thing about multi-level marketing schemes, about pyramid
Yeah.
schemes?
Yeah.
Dude, everybody needs to watch
That
that.
was good.
It was awesome.
Anyway, so what they do now is, in the old days, if you sold the Mary Kay car thing was like,
Yeah.
if you and everyone underneath you
Yep.
combined sold like it was $100,000,
Yeah.
you would just get a Cadillac for like a year or two or something.
Right. Right.
But what they do now is, this is fucking crazy. So you sign up to be in their bullshit,
Right. Right.
and then they tell you to go to a Mercedes dealer, and another one does a Lexus or whatever it is,
Okay.
and you sign a lease,
Oh shit.
and then they will pay part of your lease payment. Like if you reach certain levels, and you get certain amounts of lease payment paid directly to the manufacturer.
No.
Yeah, and then there's like all these restrictions on like which you can get, like these certain colors, you can get
Right.
these trim levels, whatever, and then it's a lease, and then you turn the car back in, and they just get to fucking do it again.
Dear God.
It's crazy, right?
yeah.
And it's your
Someone-
credit, and
Yeah.
like, you're signing the lease.
You're on the line. Yeah.
So that's craziness, right?
Right.
So anyway, so that's how they do that now.
Somebody at Mercedes had this idea. Mercedes sales guy had this idea.
Yeah, it's genius, right?
Right? Yeah.
Because then you have some poor schmuck signing a lease on a car that they probably cannot afford.
They can't afford it if they're hoping that this multi-level marketing scheme will pay the lease.
And then a company is co-signing it.
Yeah.
And then at
Yeah.
the end of it, Mercedes gets to sell the car to do the same thing again
Yeah.
to a new schmuck,
Right.
with the company co-signing on a lease again.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
Oh God. That kind of stuff makes me lose faith in humankind.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Anyway,
it's bullshit.
dicks.
But it did bring me to an FMK Cars.
FMK Cars is a game that Ian and I play on the podcast. It is a game that we invented when I was bored at a conference in Los Angeles in May 2015. Ian,
Yes.
in this game, we play it with cars instead of people because we're nice. It's that classic fuck, marry, kill scheme.
Oh, that classic one.
That old chestnut. That old uneven gray-haired chestnut.
Oh God. Stuck on that
In
now.
this game, M means you marry it. It is your daily driver.
Put a
Yeah.
ring on it.
F means you fuck it. You drive it for a day.
Hit it and quit it.
K means you kill it. You send it to the crusher immediately.
Crushed.
That's it.
All right. So this one's called an ode to shout out to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's not a pyramid. It's a reverse funnel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Okay. All right. What do we got?
Multi-level marketing cars
Okay.
with
a
a
catch. Saw this coming.
Yeah.
You're gonna have.
All right.
me
So the first one is the Arbonne
Okay.
Mercedes.
Okay. All right.
And you, in this scenario, you are first of all rejoining Facebook. I regret it.
fuck.
And you're all in, and you are that person on social media who talks about their
no.
fucking pyramid scheme like it's just a
Yep.
fun, carefree lifestyle choice. And isn't it lovely? My wife
Yeah.
has a Facebook friend who she went to high school with, and she is first of all the worst person on the planet. I flamed out on because I was friends with her too, and I deliberately sabotaged and just like went down in a blaze of glory and got kicked. And it was like
Whoa.
the greatest day of my life. But she sells lulabro, which is like overpriced leggings that are really garish and ugly.
Okay. All right.
And that's also a pyramid scheme
Sure.
thing. It's
Yeah.
started a Mormon pyramid scheme.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
so there's a lot going on with that one.
Hey. Yeah.
And that's like all she talks about
Yep.
is the the fucking LuLaBro shit. She brought her husband to the LuLaBro conference, and apparently, and dresses him in LuLaBro clothes, and the husbands, they have a name for the husbands. Go ahead.
Lulu Bros.
It is LuLaBros. I was hoping to make you take a big drink of tea first.
I'm not gonna do a spit take into all this equipment I bought, Ian.
LuLaBros.
Lulu Bros. Yeah. Yeah.
I tried to imagine for about 5 seconds, like, me being shoved into some leggings and then being referred to as a LuLaBro, and I lost like 4 blood vessels in my head.
You would self-immolate immediately. Like you wouldn't even need gas or matches. You
it would just
do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing.
Oh, okay. All right.
This car show is really gonna.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right. So the second one is a Mary Kay Cadillac.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Not only do you sell Mary Kay, but you also sell all the other pyramid scheme products. Like, you hear one, you're in.
Ah, shit.
So your garage is now a warehouse, and your car is covered in stickers for LuLaRoe, those candle ones, and the Herbalife and shit.
Okay. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
So you just got all the what?
Yep.
There's the candle with the essence one. You see sometimes.
I don't know.
I sell whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just every window, every surface of the car is covered in advertisements for that stuff. Okay.
All right.
All right. And we'll go with the classic Mary Kay Cadillac if you want.
Oh, okay.
To make it a little more palatable.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
The last one, there's a company called Nerium, Nerium.
Okay.
And they're the ones that do the Lexus thing where you go sign a lease with Lexus.
Okay.
This is a skincare pyramid scheme. And your sales technique is to just smear skincare products on strangers' faces totally unprompted.
What Lexus do I get?
You can get kind of whichever one you want.
Oh, okay.
Not an LFA.
Not an LFA, but I could get a GSF, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. You get a GSF. But every day, all the time, you're just walking around just
basically assaulting people. Yeah.
With bullshit.
Right. With bullshit. That makes it
assaulting people with bullshit really is the best description of what a pyramid scheme actually is anyway.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, do you want to burn through your network of friends because I've dried up all mine? Here, sign up for this bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a one of my mom's cousins try to get me in on one of those things. It's like
yeah, I had a couple friends that did the knives in high school.
Oh, Cutco?
Yeah, whatever it was.
Yeah. I had a friend of mine that was selling Cutco knives, after high school or whatever. Mm-hmm. And he was, you cut through the penny.
Right.
That's one of the things. And he cut through the penny and it just fucking ricocheted through the person's house.
They have penny shards.
They were like, no.
Maybe just don't go around bare feet.
Right.
For a couple days.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll be fine.
So in this, I am going to kill the classic Mary Kay sedan.
Really?
Because I cannot be that person that falls for it over and over and over again.
Okay.
That I cannot do. So
I honestly thought you were gonna crush the Mercedes. I thought the being on Facebook constantly thing was gonna be too much for you.
I can only do that for a day. That's better than living the life where I'm falling for all of this new stuff every day.
So it sounds like your best case scenario is that you're going to go to jail.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. But at least I'll get to drive a GSF for a while.
And you got a good getaway car.
I do.
So you smear, run, burn out.
Yep. You're exactly right. Smear, run, burn out. Uh-huh.
That makes sense.
Yep.
That makes sense.
That's exactly it.
I like it.
What would you do?
Is none of the above an option?
Nope.
Man, that's tough. I think you're probably you've made the right decision. Honestly.
Okay.
I think you've made the right decision.
I want to go down in a blaze of tire smoke and latex particles.
And
and what here's
and unwanted lotion.
Here's exactly how that would play out if I was to actually do that. Okay.
Yeah.
I would run up to a stranger. I would go into the tub of lube or lotion or whatever I'm smearing on them. Right. I smear it on their face. and then I would turn to run away.
Yeah.
And I would shout the name of the company, like bullshit.
Yeah. Here's my card.
Right, and then I would like run straight into a parking meter and like right in the sternum. And then I would hobble my way with the wind knocked out of me, wheezing into the GSM. And then like I'd be fumbling for the key fob, and it would like slide out of my hands like a wet bar of soap in the shower.
Yeah.
And go flying across the road. I'd get in, and then on the steering wheel, I'd have no grip because of all the lotion on my hands. So it's just, like I'm trying to steer with my knees.
This is an incredible level of detail.
Yeah. I can see this happening,
Yeah,
Ian.
I can see it too.
Meanwhile, you're in the passenger seat just with popcorn.
I just want to go back to you think you're going to be walking around with like a tub full of lube.
I mean, what do you do on Saturdays? Ian.
Holy shit.
Ian.
Yeah. Oh my God. All
So,
right. Anyway.
Yeah. I have a real quick my eyes, and I do not have an FMK cars for it.
Okay.
But I saw I wonder if there's any pictures of this. Vinyl, gold, chrome, wrap, Mercedes-Benz, CLS.
Ooh.
Yeah. Of course, no fair use images found. But yeah,
I can picture.
It was like this. It was like this. Yeah, this gold vinyl wrap.
Yeah.
That you can buy off.
Yeah,
of
I've seen
eBay.
that before.
Yeah, and it looked awful.
It looked bad.
Yeah, it looked bad. Yeah, it looked more. I mean, I think something like that's great, like when you first put it on, but like after it gets pockmarked and dirty and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. No, it's no good.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the guy that gold wraps his car, right? Yeah. I don't know.
No. Yeah. It's one of those ones that's another one that we need a badge for.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not even. It wouldn't even be accusatory.
No.
In this case.
No, it's investigatory.
Totally investigatory.
Is that a word?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you nailed it too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks, man.
I'll give you a grammar cookie later.
That's what you call it?
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, because I don't find that like, I mean, it's distasteful,
right?
But
it
the
does
point.
no harm, right?
Yeah, it's fun. It's distastefully fun,
right? Exactly. It doesn't make me mad,
right?
Yeah,
but I want to know, like, does this person know that it's like it's distasteful,
right?
And is that part of it? Is
this
like an ironic thing that they're doing, or do they think like, oh no, people like this?
Yeah, no, like this is hot shit.
Right.
Yeah. Also, I pulled up a picture of a Google Chrome Donk. Anyway.
Okay.
But Ian, that picture shows up. You click on it.
That's true. That's
Anyway.
what you do.
Yeah.
So everyone, you now know, hackers, you now know how to fish.
Yeah,
Dave.
Exactly.
Just said,
click here for Donk
pictures of dogs.
See, that would be like the spam email. Like, first of all, I don't know when the last time was you looked through your spam folder in Gmail or whatever, but I remember doing it a few years ago.
Yeah.
Right? Because, I mean, now we don't even look, right? I did.
I look every once in a while.
I did it a few years ago, and I just, like, the spam email, like, subjects were the most horrifying things in the world. They were like, make her moan in awful pain from the size of your engorged member. Right? I was like, no one wants to do that. That's awful. Yeah. Now mine are going to be like, click here for hot donk pics. Yeah.
Adorable donks this way.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. Kittens in donks. Social security number required to get access to this page. Okay.
Done and done.
All right. That's how you fish Dave.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Enable macros? Yes, please.
We've launched a spearfishing campaign against one of the members of TeamClearCoat. We think we have an in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like free taffy of the month subscription. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Ian.
All right. So, what do you want to talk about next?
You have some rental cars and another car that you got to drive.
Yes. So I traveled for work the other week and got a rental car like normal. And this time I took an upgrade and
Okay.
got an Infiniti Q50. And I was kind of excited because it was a new one, and it was the one that's
I drove one. I had one as a loaner.
yeah.
Yep.
And it's the replacement basically for your car, essentially.
Close. Yeah. That's the 3.0 turbo engine, right?
Right, but
Yeah.
size-wise,
Yeah, it's close.
that's
it's
the
close.
replacement for your M.
Yeah, right.
correct?
Because it's a little bit bigger than the G, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, it's not good.
No, it's fucking awful. It's really bad.
What did they do?
Infiniti was doing good things in the mid 2000s, and then it all went away.
Like, it no longer feels like a premium product at all. Like yours,
Yeah.
because I've driven also a Maxima from your era,
Right.
and yours is a clear
Yeah.
upgrade
Oh yeah.
from
yeah.
Maxima.
Yeah.
I had a Maxima that was a rental car a couple of weeks ago, or like maybe a month ago,
That felt the same as the Q50.
and it felt the same, if not maybe a little bit better. Like it was for whatever reason, it was like an up-optioned Maxima,
Okay.
and I think I would take the Maxima
Right.
over the Infiniti.
Right? Isn't that insane? The whole 2-screen thing?
The 2-screen thing.
Holy
Holy shit.
Whoa. Stop the show.
What were they
What-
thinking of?
That is a really fucked up infotainment thing. Let me see if I can find some pictures of it.
So for anyone who doesn't know, so what they did, and I think they started this in what 2015 or 2016.
I don't know, man. Here's a Japanese version, so the wheels on the other side. But
Yeah.
for anybody who wants to see what it looks like.
Yeah, so let's
just pretend it's mirrored. Yeah. So
Right.
here we go. So you
and
have,
to make it worse, mine didn't have navigation.
oh.
So that top screen had
Yep.
like 4 functions.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Zoom and enhance.
Enhance.
Yeah.
Yep, this is it.
Yep, this is the exact thing.
Yep. So
This is some hot bullshit right
So
here.
this lower screen is like most of your functions.
Right. But
and go ahead.
but there's also buttons down here that do the same bullshit over on the sides.
Right. And
Yeah.
there are a few functions
Yeah.
that can be accomplished by buttons, the lower screen, or the
And
upper
the
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. All 3 of them.
Right.
Why?
I don't know.
But not all functions are on both screens.
You're exactly right.
And then there's a wheel,
Yep, there is.
and
Yep,
that
let's
works with the lower screen.
see. Yep, that guy down there. Yep.
And then there's these.
Yep,
The physical buttons for climate, home, and
Yep.
audio.
Which can all be done from this screen.
And you could also access those menus just from the touch screen
Right.
or the wheel,
Yeah.
but not the fucking top screen.
Nope. Yeah. You basically, so the day I picked up a Q50,
Yeah.
I was driving up to Longmont for work so I used the Infiniti dealer down in Littleton, right?
Right.
And so I was driving from the far south end of Denver all the way up to Longmont. And the whole time I was in traffic just trying to figure out, first of all, how not to crash the car and how the fuck to do anything in that stack. Yeah.
I spent, and I had it for, I think, 3 or 4, however long I was gone, 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
And I spent, I'm going to say, 80% of my time in the car just going, why?
Yep.
Why are you doing this to me?
Right. Yeah. What is happening? Yeah.
How does that make it through any sort of like? Somebody sat down in a driver's seat as a QA professional and went, "This makes sense."
This right here.
Yeah.
You know what this is? This is VI.
No, because. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it is. It's just
For anybody who doesn't know, VI,
which is everybody.
VI.
Everybody listening
our,
to this.
Our buddy Mark. Mark's really good with VI. VI is a very, very powerful text editor, as anyone who knows it will tell you, because
right. And what
but
that was
Yeah.
what you're obligated to say. So it's like we're like, Linux is a real operating system that you can use every day. Of course it is, but right, you have to say that first part
right
before you're allowed to say the second part.
But so for anybody who doesn't know, you're in VI. Let's say you've managed to open a file. Here's how you exit.
It's the equivalent of saying, say what you will about Hitler, but
here's how you exit that text document that you opened. First of all, you have to make sure you're not in input mode. Make sure you're not in input mode. How? I can't remember.
No.
Second, you hit :WQ. Sometimes you need to put in an exclamation mark, :WQ. Bags. Then you hit enter. That's how you close. That's how you save and close the text file you're working on.
Yeah, and that's what this is.
Right?
It's I still cannot believe.
Maybe this is more like the Office 2007 ribbon.
We need to stop with the.
No, remember when Microsoft changed Office and they had this whole fucking ribbon design?
And there was like 3 ways to get to the same function.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all of them were obtuse as fuck. Yeah.
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 Yeah. So basically what we're saying is
Yeah.
if you want to have it's fine to have, redundancy like with buttons, with physical buttons. I'm fine with that.
Right.
But splitting functions between 2 different touchscreens that do totally different things, but sometimes they overlap, and then sometimes you can drive one from this control, and I think in some scenarios you can actually do things from the steering wheel too, right?
Yes. Oh, you
there
definitely
are functions
can.
you can do from the steering wheel.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
mind-boggling.
Yeah, here's the steering wheel control.
Mind-boggling.
Yeah.
What they were doing. And because there's menus over there that you can get to.
Yeah, and that doesn't control the center screen. That controls the pop-up menu on the nav screen.
Yes.
I know that.
And the screen in the center of the and in the gauge cluster.
Right, yes. Yes. Yeah, because there's another
serious.
screen. Yeah, there's the standard little guy here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I feel like you could become really good at doing this.
Yeah.
But every other thing in your life is going to fall apart because you've neglected all of it.
Yep. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your spouse is going to leave you.
Yep.
You will be fired from your job because you will have spent 9 hours in your car.
Yeah.
Instead of going into work.
Right. Yeah.
Your children will be picked up by CPS.
What is a band that made like one hot album and then just fucking garbage, just awful stuff, like bad?
Well, there's a lot. There's a lot.
But bad.
But bad.
But the first, or they made one good album, because I feel like that's what my M45 is. I feel like
but
that's
the
album.
early the J30,
right? Those were cool.
Those were good.
Yeah,
they were good cars.
Yeah.
I think Infiniti is not that. I don't.
Yeah,
think
they're
it's
not a
that.
one-hit wonder. Yeah.
No, but they are maybe, slowly falling off a little bit. I don't know what they're doing,
dude.
Yeah, that situation is just atrocious.
So I have a
but it doesn't drive bad. It's not.
No,
it's
but
not
the
a
steering's
bad
too
car.
light, and and sport mode is artificially false.
Yeah, your car is definitely better.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and the torque out of the 3-liter turbo, you don't get any lag. You don't get any whoosh whoosh.
It's not. Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah.
And it's not especially luxurious either. Like the materials,
they felt cheaper than my car.
And I was in a rental spec one, so I don't know. But like it felt cheap.
Yeah.
No,
that's Infiniti nowadays, unfortunately. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. I have a really funny quick story about the Microsoft Office ribbon. Right? Okay, so I was in this training class like maybe 2009, early 2009, right?
Uh-huh.
And this is like peak. Everybody on the internet is shitting on Office 2007 for the ribbon, right?
Right.
And I was in this training class, and I made some comment about like goddamn ribbon, so like what a dumb idea. And this one like super quiet guy in the class, like across the room, was like, heaven forbid what did he say? He said, heaven forbid a company want users to interact with a functional piece of art.
Was he like the designer of it?
No. But he was like, I was like, okay, we're not going to say shit about the Microsoft Office ribbon for the rest of this class. Yeah. I was like, wow, that he has found his high horse.
That's
Yes.
funny.
Yeah, right? Yeah. The one thing you get upset about.
One way to get to functions. Just one.
Yeah, please.
One.
Please.
And have a button for redundancy. That's fine if you
Yeah.
need to. But
Yeah.
you don't,
Right.
multiple menus to get to
Yeah.
the same thing. It's just insane.
Yeah. Anyway, Ian,
Anyway.
so you also drove another car, didn't you, buddy?
I did, and I'm really, really happy that I got to drive it.
Yeah,
So,
I'm anxious to drive one.
so my coworker Craig told me that he recently bought a Golf and that he had put a short shift Jesus Christ.
Short shift.
Short shift kit in it,
Uh-huh.
and he felt it felt a little too notchy from first to second. He was worried that he had screwed something up, and
Okay.
he knew that I had a Golf and that I drove a lot of cars, so he asked me to drive it. And I didn't realize at the time that it was a Golf R.
Okay.
And
He's kind of burying the lead on that thing,
well,
right?
I think he probably said it, and we were like working on other stuff at the time, and it didn't register or whatever.
Okay.
So we walk out to it, and it's a Golf R. And I was like, oh shit,
Okay.
oh
Uh-huh.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I drove it around, and we took it on some back roads, and I did like a highway pole and the
Yeah.
whole thing, and it's first of all, having recently driven the Focus RS, I was really excited to drive this.
Yeah, yeah.
And it is the differences between the two, as similar as they are in what they do. They're
And the market they're targeted towards.
yeah, transverse engine, 4 cylinders with all-wheel drive.
And turbos.
Front biased all-wheel drive and turbocharged and all that. They could not be more different.
Okay. Okay.
The interior of the Golf R, as you know, because we sat in it, is really nice. Like
It is.
It just
Yeah.
feels like a quality product. Like
It
it feels
does.
well built and solid, and the driving experience is just like that.
Okay.
The pedals are exactly where everything's exactly where you want it to be. The driving position is perfect. The visibility is great. All the things that the Ford sort of struggles with.
Right.
And it has the new Volkswagen infotainment system, which does like Android Auto and Apple CarPlay
Okay.
right from the factory, which is really great. It was actually the same center stack that I had in the Seat Leon that I drove in Scotland.
Yeah.
Which I love so much. And the gear shift felt exactly the same as that.
Oh,
And
nice.
so I think it
okay.
may be the same transmission, but it was not crazy enough for me.
It didn't have enough bite.
It didn't have enough bite, and I think having driven the Focus,
Uh-huh.
which I maintain is too crazy, I think, to live with. I don't think I could live with it every day.
This is coming from the owner of a slammed R32.
But, well, if I had to commute, and if
right.
I had to do all of those things, I'm not sure that I could live with the Focus every day. But if I would every day be thinking about the Focus, or in the Focus every day, I would be thinking like, oh man, this is kind of miserable,
Right.
blah blah blah. But then I would get rewarded, right, when you get out to the back roads.
Right.
With the Golf R, I think I would be happy for most of the time.
Right.
But in those moments,
right, where the
a little
RS
thing,
would shine.
a little thing would pop into my head in the back
Yeah.
and be like, this could be so much better
Right.
when I'm trying to have fun.
Right. Right.
And I think that would ruin it for me.
Okay. Okay.
It needs just a little more
Yeah.
menace to it, is what it needs more menace.
A little chili oil in it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't think it's a lack of power. It's fast.
Right. Right.
But the way it delivers its power is so much more just German.
Right.
Just
right.
like, woof.
You would like the power. Here is the power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whereas, you're busy in the Ford. And in that,
Right.
it was just like you get in and you're fast.
Right.
It was easy. I did find out afterwards that he only had like 2,700 miles on it and
Oh, wow.
had never really pushed it that hard. I felt a little bad after that. But long story short, I don't think there's anything wrong with this short shift kit. Thank you, Craig. I owe you one big time.
Wow.
It was a lot of fun. And I'm really, really happy I got to drive it.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I do like. I can't wait to drive one myself.
Yeah.
Super excited to see one at a press event should they come our way. One thing I love about this picture that we're looking at of the Volkswagen R at a VW booth at an auto show is you can see all the white space where the TDIs used to be. Look, they used to be over here.
I know.
Look, they used to be over here.
Why do they do that?
I don't know. Just
Their
get
booths
a smaller booth. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Right? Yeah.
You're just calling attention to it, man.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Speaking of doing something in a very German way,
yes.
I think you and I should have a little chat, Ian.
Okay. This is kind of what we've been doing.
Yeah. Really? I'm gonna pull up a link and I'm gonna read some stuff, right?
I know what this
yeah.
is.
Ian,
no.
Ian, distract the listeners. Give a preface to what I'm about to do.
So Audi made an announcement recently that they were going to. It was a couple weeks ago now, but they're redoing their naming convention. And
Yep.
Thus far, their naming convention was pretty straightforward. There was.
The
A, which is the kind of the base, and then the
sedans,
and then the number that came after it would tell you what size it was.
Right. The A4 was a small car.
Right.
A3 was smaller hatchback.
Right. And then
A6 was the sedan.
The S version was faster.
Yeah.
It was like the sportier version, and then there was the RS.
Yep.
Which was the really fast one.
Yep. Exactly. Really sport. That's
right.
what that stands
really
for. Really
sport.
Uh-huh. There's sport and really sport. Like really sport,
but really.
Really sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they would have other badging for engine size and all that sort of stuff.
Right.
That wasn't part of the model name. Those were trims. So they've decided to do away with that.
Yeah.
I read, I'm going to say like 2 sentences on it and just like got a headache and stopped. And so now what we're about to do is Dave is going to explain it to me.
I'm going to explain Audi's new naming scheme to you.
He started to explain it to me before the show started because we were going to do this differently. We were just going to talk about it.
Yep.
And I immediately started to try to convert.
See, that's what I want to talk about. That's what I want to talk about.
So let's get into it.
So I gave you a chunk of information about the Audi name, right? And immediately you went to your computer and you tried Googling to make sense of it.
Yeah.
Right? Which is basically the equivalent of if someone sent you a spam email, you basically just replied and said, please remove me from your list. I must have received this message in error.
Like is the automotive equivalent of feeding the trolls? Is that what you're saying?
Because
you think Audi is just fucking with us?
I think they are because, okay, so here's the first one. The Model 30. They're all 2-digit numbers, okay?
Okay.
Stop looking at it.
Okay.
The Model 30 denotes models of Audi cars that have anywhere between 107 and 127 horsepower. That's the Model 30. They're not saying it's a V6, it's a hybrid, it's gas, it's turboed, it's not.
Okay.
They just say 30, right? And they might have like a 35, they might have some kind of second digit identifier, but they're going to start with the 30 and go from there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
That makes no fucking sense.
No.
Just wait.
Okay.
Okay? The next model that they have is and I'm sorry, I've already fucked it up. The 35. The 35 is for cars that make 145 horsepower to 159 horsepower.
So there's a gap even.
You'll notice that there's a goddamn gap in there. Okay?
So what happens if they come out with a car that makes 135 horsepower?
See, that's the thing, right? So, right, and I'm going to read from this Autocar UK article. Designation of each model is linked directly to the output of the driveline, irrespective of its layout. The new names will apply to all standard Audi models, meaning that petrol, diesel, natural gas, plug-in hybrid, and electric powertrain models will be directly comparable. Now, I would like to say that is a noble effort to give the consumer an idea of
Right.
what rough segment these cars fall into, no matter what is actually powering the wheels, right?
Right.
Right? You're going to get something that's not as fast. You're going to get something that is fast. But take a look at what Tesla has done with their Model S, right? The number in a Model S denotes the kilowatt hours in the battery pack, right? 75, 85, 100. Those are the actual kilowatt hour ratings for the battery pack,
Right.
right?
Right. Just like BMW used to do like
A 328.
A 328 was a 2.8
2.8 liter.
A 330 was a 3 liter. Right.
You're exactly right. But then they went away from that after a while.
Right. Well,
But
yeah,
this is why we don't have nice things.
yeah.
So
That's what we call a slippery slope.
this made my head hurt so much that it blew my mind. I've made it through Calc 3 twice actually. And I do not get why you would do this. When you were starting to Google, like, is it PS? Like, you were trying to find the reasoning behind it.
Yeah.
I had to stop you because there was an Audi engineer on the other side of the country that just, as soon as you were doing that, just got the most raging erection. Hans, he's trying to figure it out. He's trying to see American gray hair is trying to figure it out. Oh, I become more swollen with each keystroke of his Google. He does not know
His futile Googling.
he does not know his Googling is futile. He will never stumble upon the magic Dakota ring that is the Audi 2-digit numbering scheme.
Well, okay, so does that mean that like sedans and crossovers and SUVs will all be the same?
So if they're all-wheel drive, they're going to be given the all-road badge.
The all-road badge, not the Quattro badge?
That's let's see here. Let me do a search. I'm pretty sure, but all-road.
I think you mean Quattro badge.
I thought
You got to mean Quattro badge.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be that fucking stupid.
QUAT. Yeah, I don't know.
Or-
Yeah.
Huh.
Anyway, yeah, they are going to have a badge that denotes the all-wheel drive models, but anyway.
Okay, so
Yeah. Right.
how are you going to differentiate between cars and sedans, or is just cars?
They don't say that. They just say that this is what it is. I don't. Yeah. So here, listen to.
Oh my God.
Here's where their head's at. Dietmar Vogenreiter, and I think I might have nailed that, Audi's head of sales and marketing said, as alternative drive technologies become increasingly relevant, engine displacement as a performance attribute is becoming less important to customers. True.
Yeah.
True. Right? Way to go, Dietmar. But this is where my head fucking dented in when I tried to figure it out.
Oh, I see what this means. So they're going to have the A4, and then it'll be the 30 or 30 Quattro.
I don't know.
That must be what this means.
You would hope. But this second sentence says, the clarity and logic of structuring
Oh, yeah. Okay.
the designations according to power output makes it possible to distinguish between the various performance levels.
That's right, because it's up there.
Yeah. Okay.
So
As
like
an example.
they had the Q2.
Right. The Q.
So it's the additional badging on the side.
Okay.
Okay. So they're not replacing the whole model. It's
Right.
it's the trim
Wow.
badging. Okay, so that makes more sense. But it doesn't.
Right.
It makes no
Right.
sense.
So you could have an A6 45 or an A6 60.
Well, and also why start at 30?
Exactly. And why have gaps in horsepower? Right? Yeah, look
and then
at this
they
gap.
increment by 5. They also so it's 30, 35, 40, 45, 50,
we're giving
60,
Hans and
70.
We're giving Hans and Franz the most raging erections they've
So
ever had.
before they start to increment by 5, but then at some point they just start incrementing by 10.
Yep. And look at this gap, right? The 50 model.
This is like if one whole side of your body was gray hair.
Yep. And you plucked it until it was even. Yeah. The 50 models with 278 to 304 horsepower. The Model 60, 423. There's a gap of 199 horsepower, 100 and I don't know, 29 horsepower, something. I don't know, 119 horsepower there. 119.
We went from 199 to 119. It's 119. Yes.
A gap of 119 horsepower there.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is a 30 model designation.
There's an entire 30 model
just in the gap,
Oh,
which doesn't have a designation.
I think we just found an Easter egg.
Yeah, maybe that's
Yeah.
what it is. Maybe
Yeah.
if you get the 30 minus the 50 model,
Right.
or the 30 minus the
Crash
60
it into
model,
a 70.
you actually can get a free 30-mile model, but only if you drive in reverse in a 45
And sell Herbalife.
and sell Herbalife. Figured it out. It's easy, guys. It's easy.
All makes sense.
No problem.
All makes sense.
It's fine.
Oh man,
It's fine.
What? See, but this right here is
No.
the same thing that gets this far as the Infiniti center control stack, where it's
Yeah.
like maybe somebody started with a good idea, but
Right.
man, there's been some scope creep and some bullshit that have really nailed this down.
Yeah, and there's this thing, and like people call it groupthink. I think the better term for it that happens within these corporate structures or in government or whatever,
yeah.
any large organization, is a mass hysteria event
Yeah.
where people just convince themselves of things,
Right.
and then everyone just does it.
Yep.
And it's a mass hysteria event, which
Yeah.
there are cases of like mass hysteria events are the most fascinating shit ever, because there's one there's the town in West Virginia that like everyone thinks they're allergic to Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And there are other instances of mass hysteria events that are really really great. So
Right.
anyway,
Yeah. You're exactly right.
that's the only plausible explanation for
right.
that bullshit.
Right. Because like we figured out that the Nissan Juke was made from boardroom ayahuasca day. Like this is different. This is different. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
This
going to
is
do a
like-
team building exercise where
Right.
we go on a spirit trip and puke our brains out.
Right. This is like the either a mass hysteria event or like the entire Audi headquarters building, the HVAC guy like really had a bad day and just started pumping crazy shit through the air.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's insane.
Right?
Anyway. Okay. What else
Ian,
do we have?
I have
my
I
my mind is completely shot after all of that.
I have an FMK Cars for you. And also, we're going to play a listener FMK Cars in a little bit. Our buddy Nick Lindy sent us an FMK Cars.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, Nick, that we forgot to play your FMK Cars so long. But
Yeah.
I'm going to give you an FMK Cars. This one is called The 1% of the 1% of the 1%. That's my bad Bernie Sanders impression.
Okay.
Right? I plucked all the gray hair that would have made that work. Ian, these are cars that rich dicks have.
Okay.
All right? First up, Mark Zuckerberg. Do you know what he drives?
A Prius?
Nope. An Acura TSX. A simple black Acura TSX.
Okay.
All right? Show the internet here.
Okay.
Okay? All right? There's no catch. This is just it.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right. Up next, Ian.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Yes, there is a catch with this.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I had a stroke for a second. I had a personal hysteria event. You have to wear Zuckerberg's wardrobe.
Oh,
It's
I don't
the
know.
hoodie.
Oh, the hoodie.
Yep, and jeans every day.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
You're not really a hoodie guy. You're more of a cardigan guy.
I am more of a cardigan.
Right.
guy.
So, up next we have, and I need to look at my
I'll
phone.
wear a hoodie though. So.
I need to look at my phone for the spelling. Ingvard. Do you know who this guy is?
No.
Rad. You know what he did? This mofo right here?
Mm-mm.
He founded IKEA, Ian.
Ah.
You know what he drives?
I do not.
1993 Volvo 240 wagon.
Oh.
Billionaire driving a Volvo 240 wagon, just like this one right here.
I like it.
Right?
I like it.
Bad news.
Oh God.
anything that breaks, you have to fix with one of those goddamn little IKEA wrenches. I'm gonna see if I can pull up a picture. And all the instructions that you have are those IKEA guy manuals.
Yeah.
You know, like the little guy in suspenders that you want to.
Right. Do I almost get a divorce every time I have to fix something too? Because that's usually what happens when I go to IKEA.
Jenny will stand strong by your side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
IKEA.
So it's
wrench.
not the full IKEA experience, is
Right.
what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah,
Got
IKEA wrench. Yeah, this guy, the little S tool.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, the worst.
Yeah.
Also,
So in other words, my engine bay will just be like 90% those things because I just continually
Keep
drop them
dropping
in the.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a theory about that little pictograph, the cartoon guy in the IKEA manuals.
Yeah.
He is designed to take all of your profanity and negative energy. Like he is that target. If they didn't have him in the manuals, then you would be directing it at a spouse, a cat, a loved one, you know, anything in your periphery. But like you can just swear at Bjorn in the manual. Like, fuck you. Like, how the fuck is that supposed to go together?
Yeah. Nobody's smiling during this step. No one's smiling.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what you get. So lastly, Ian, Bill Gates.
I don't know. Oh, well, he has a Porsche 959.
Yeah.
Famously, he had one.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. He's the reason the what was it? The display show and display
Yep.
law was basically like done away with.
Yeah.
because of this thing.
Yeah. So Ian, you have a Porsche 959.
Yeah.
You can't drive it.
What?
You can't drive it.
I can't drive it anywhere. I can't even take it to a track.
No.
I just have it.
You just have it.
Well, okay.
You just have it. Ian, what album do you have in your collection that you have that you don't that's still in its original wrapper?
Well, I do have,
and not in its original wrapper for just like preserving.
I don't have anything. I don't think there are things I can't listen to because
Feelings.
No, because the
of course
the
not.
IKEA situation. No, yeah, of course not. Not my feelings. The IKEA situation, where some members of the household don't appreciate
Sure.
the music.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
no, I don't think there's anything that I don't listen to. No, I mean I don't buy records to not listen to them.
Right.
Aside from a few like collector things that I've kept in. Things.
Right.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm crushing that.
You're crushing the 959? Okay.
If I can't drive it, there's no point in having it.
Well, good. I want to know. Maybe it would be you just like having that trophy.
No. If I can't drive it, nobody can.
Okay, crush it.
Crushed.
Okay, then what are you going to do with the Volvo and a TSX? Easy answer.
Yeah, I think I'll drive the TSX for a day
And dress like the Zucks.
and dress like the Zucks,
Yeah.
and then I'll marry the Volvo
Okay.
because it's the coolest one, even though
Yeah.
I have to fix it with those fucking things.
Yeah.
What would you do? Same thing?
I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, I would love like a tire iron shaped like an IKEA wrench, right?
Yeah.
Like all of you, like all the tools have the right end,
Like a
but they're
19
shaped
millimeter.
like that fucking yeah.
19 millimeter IKEA wrench.
Yeah. Right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
I like it.
Do you want to pull up Nick's?
Yeah, is it in our email?
Oh God, I can't remember where it is. I think it's in oh God, I think it's in our email. I think I pinned it. Yeah. Yeah. Dead
It's from
air.
July.
Yeah. We're horrible. We're horrible to our fans.
Did we not do this one?
I don't think so. Nick, I'm so sorry. No, Nick sent me a reminder when I was on Twitch the other day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, so these are early 90s right-hand drive Japanese cars you can own for $15,000 or less.
Okay.
USA street legal.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one, I love this car. 1992 Nissan President.
Oh, yeah.
They were used as limos.
Yeah.
The V.
The V? Okay.
Yeah.
V. I don't know if we'll find a fair use one.
Well, here he sent us links, and they're on Japanese classics. I'm sure they're no longer for sale.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here's one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Look at that. Okay.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
a nice one. Here, I'm gonna send this to you anyway.
Thanks, Nick, for sending this to us. Yeah.
There's that one.
Okay.
All right. So the next one is a 1990 Toyota Celsior Type C3. Pull up that President one first.
Celsior.
Yep.
Celsior
C3.
C3. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. Looks like a Lexus GS. Look at the grill on that Mammer Jammer. Oh,
Is that the right one? Let me see.
I don't know.
No, because it's 1990.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you'll like this one.
This?
Just pull the link I sent you. Just do the
Okay,
links because
okay.
they're all on Japanese classics.
Okay, I have to sign into my email, but my emails, then I have to go over to
That's okay.
Google Hangouts.
Hi
and
everyone.
Sure. I'll put in my social security number. Yeah. Oh, come on. Google Hangouts is a dick sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Boom. Here we go. Okay.
So the top one.
Okay.
Copy link address.
Copy link address. Let's take it over to the browser. Here we go. New tab. Paste and go, baby. Paste and go.
Fished.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that.
man, that is nice.
Fantastic.
Oh God.
Yeah, I love these cars.
Me too. Okay.
Super cool.
Thank you, Japanese Classics, for giving us images.
All right, so now do the 1990 Toyota Celsior Type C3.
Okay.
For anyone just listening, I'm sorry that you're just listening to us
I know, right?
look at things.
Yeah.
But we do this on YouTube. So
yeah.
take a look.
So yeah, it looks like a Lexus GS. Yeah.
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 Look how fantastic that
Right?
is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Lastly,
And then the last one, a 1992 Honda Del Sol Trans Top. These are
weird.
super cool. These are hard top Del Sols.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, they did a folding hardtop,
Oh,
and it's like
wow, look
super
at that.
complicated and weird.
Okay. I think that it describes my emotions.
They did there was a smoking tire. Matt Farah did a video where someone had retrofitted a US spec one with this
that top.
folding top.
Whoa.
And it's just crazy.
Wow.
The folding process is really, really insane.
Well, we know at my core I'm an old man with uneven gray chest hair.
Yes.
Right? So I think I have to kill the Del Sol. Also, I'm concerned as to whether or not I could fit in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's a thing.
For a day, I'm going to drive the Toyota Celsior, and I'm going to be an Uber and Lyft driver, and I am going to not talk. I will be very Japanese businessman-like, right? I will not talk. I will not engage anybody. I will wear the white gloves that the Japanese taxi cab drivers wear.
I like it.
And also, if they ask if it's a Lexus, I'm kicking them out of the fucking car. Which means
Go look at the back seat of that thing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. There's like a bunch of buttons and shit.
Oh, let's. How do I close? How do I close? Get to
How about escape?
Escape.
Well, you might as well just keep going now.
I know.
You're pretty much
We're in it
there.
this far. Oh God, how do I scroll? Is this the back seat? Oh wow, look what's in the console.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, Japanese Classics. This is on their website.
So awesome.
These are not our images.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. God, it looks like you could launch missiles from inside there.
Yeah, that was sold for $8,000.
No way.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, that paint looks like it has just a touch of green to it too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Huh. Yeah. And then that means I'm definitely marrying the Nissan President because that looks amazing.
Yeah.
What would you do?
I think I would crush the Toyota because I want to drive the Honda for a day.
Okay.
And then I would marry
the president.
The president. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's just the coolest.
Right?
It's so cool.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
and it was sold for $9,000.
God damn, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I got to buy a car off Japanese Classics someday, right?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
the old school luxury cars are just so cool.
Right?
They're
Yeah.
just impossibly cool.
Yeah. I
So-
love them.
Anyway, all right,
Ian,
Dave.
thank you, Nick Lindy, for the FMK Cars. Listen
Yes.
to his podcast, the legendary Loot Box
Do that.
podcast. And let's see. Follow him on Twitter, Nick Lindy Gaming. And
Good
he's
job.
a rad dude.
I think we done did it. I
Did
think we
we?
had a full.
I have one more FMK Cars for you, Ian. I have a.
Oh, you do?
I do. I wrote two.
Oh,
Ian,
okay.
do you know what this one's called?
No.
It's called Baby, Baby, Baby,
Okay.
Baby. Ian,
Yeah.
I love the movie Baby Driver.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I did too.
These are 3 cars from the movie Baby Driver.
Oh. Okay.
Ian,
Yes.
first up, we have a purple Chevrolet Caprice.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Describe the scene that happens.
I don't remember which one this is in.
Baby takes it, and the lady's purse is still in it, and he does the donut to give the purse back to her.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like this generation Caprice,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
painted
yeah,
purple.
Yeah.
Right? Then, obviously, Ian, in this movie, there are a lot of Ford Crown Vics
Mm-hmm.
because Baby gets chased.
Yes.
You can't put Baby in a corner, right?
Right.
Right? Okay, Ford Crown Vic.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Then lastly, Ford Taurus, one of the newer Ford Tauruses, not the SHO.
Right.
Yeah, Taurus. That's how you spell Taurus,
There you go.
right? Because they need cars that they can blend in with the public,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yep.
And what's funny about that is that car actually in traffic doesn't really blend in because it's enormous.
It is huge, and also you always think they're a cop because the police interceptor is really close to it.
It's a really weird combination of inconspicuous and really conspicuous.
You're exactly right.
Like
Yeah.
it's the one of those cars that like if in isolation, just like right here,
It looks fine,
it looks
but
it looks boring.
right. But you see it parked next to like a Miata.
Anything else,
Right.
and you're like, what is that thing?
Yeah.
And what's wrong with it?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Huge cars.
And inside them, it's you can get.
I've
the
never
seat-
been inside one yet.
I've driven them, and you can get the seat really low, which I like.
Right.
But then you're just swimming in sheet metal. Like there's no visibility.
You're just knuckles and gray hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it just looks. It just feels. It never shrinks. It just feels enormous.
Wow.
And like everywhere you look, you just see car. Like, there's just car stretching out forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are
Yeah.
so big. But yeah, inconspicuous, and yet, oh my God, what's that?
There was a story on Jalopnik about one of the writers having an encounter with somebody that modded one, like modded one of the EcoBoost ones.
Yeah.
And it was really fucking fast.
Oh, I bet. I mean, it's
really fast, but like the guy had to do tons of work to manage the weight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a big car.
Yeah.
It
I wonder what
feels
the
like
curb weight is. What do you think you would do? I'm gonna look for the curb weight of that car. real
I
quick.
think I would. I think I would crush the Crown Vic, drive the Taurus for a day, and I think I would marry that Caprice because it was pretty.
ya?
It was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Right.
I think I could rock that. Yeah.
Curb weight 4,300 pounds on the high spec.
Yeah, and I think that's for the show version
I
because that's
bet,
all-wheel
yeah.
drive.
Yep.
But
Okay.
yeah, it's so big.
Right. The Caprice is such a goddamn classic, right?
Yeah, and I would just, you cosplay as the Blues Brothers all the time. Although
Right?
they didn't drive a
Yeah.
Caprice, but that's fine. It's close enough.
It's close enough. I would definitely F the Crown Vic for a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I hate to say it, but I'd have to kill the base Taurus. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ian,
Dave,
you are correct in that we did it.
we done did it.
I, a Missouri boy, explained Audi's complicated math. Well, tried,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. We talked about Gattaca, foot fetishes.
Yeah.
Gray
Pedal-
hair a lot.
Pedal pumping.
Yeah.
What is this show, Ian?
We kind of went all over the place.
Who are we?
Lulabros.
Yeah. Pyramid schemes.
Yeah, this was not maybe our most focused effort, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself. I had fun.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, frankly, I don't care if anyone else did.
Ian,
Dave.
if someone did enjoy the show,
Yes.
or just kind of enjoy us in general,
Mm-hmm.
first of all, sorry.
Yeah.
Second of all, if you wouldn't mind, please rate and review us on iTunes.
And or the YouTubes. Can
Yeah.
you even do that on YouTube?
Rate
I don't
and
know.
Subscribe, Ian, is
Subscribe
the
on
word
YouTube.
you're looking for.
Subscribe on
Yep.
YouTube.
Yeah.
And also just watch the show on YouTube. I think it's better. I think it's because you get to see my stupid hand gestures. You get to see Dave's handsome face, and then you get to see pictures of the cars that we're talking about, which is the real thing.
We pull up pictures of the cars.
You don't want to see us. It's just pictures of the cars, really.
Right. I just throw off the white balance, and it's just
And you can see our
our wonderful accommodations.
dumb blankets in the background.
I love it whenever we show somebody a picture of just a screen grab of our YouTube, and they're like, "Oh wow, no, you guys are really doing it."
Yeah.
In a blanket fort in a basement.
Yeah. I've had a few people tell me that sound editing material isn't expensive, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's our thing.
Yeah.
It's our
I
thing. We got
already
the
had
blankets.
blankets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Goodwill and just get kids blankets, just like Mickey Mouse and do, Little Mermaid over here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone. Oh, go to TeamClearCoat.com, rate and review us, do all the
Definitely
things,
go
tell
to
some people about us.
TeamClearCoat.com. Yep.
Smear lube on people, I guess, and then jump in your car and do burnout and go away.
That's right. If you had one to grow on, that would be it. Ian?
Dave.
Thanks for recording with me, buddy.
No problem.
Listeners, thanks for listening.
We're sorry. Goodbye.
We love you.